Greetings traders, welcome to freetradingvideos.com, the weekend edition. Let's hit the ground running. This is the S&P Daily. You can see that we're still within this rising wedge type formation, and there's a lot of people out there calling for a reversal taking place soon, and that could definitely happen. We do have a bearish divergence on the MACD, and let's bring in the weekly. Here's the weekly. The weekly also big rising wedge, and just waiting for something to happen here. We're at a resistance point. And we do have a divergence taking place also on the MACD. And let's bring in the monthly. Here is the monthly. We're at major resistance on the monthly. You can see that right there. So this next week will be very important, and to see how we close for the month will be very important. Something tells me we will not be closing any higher on the S&P than 1100. I think that we will close under that just because of this massive trend line that we have going on here on the monthly. So let's also look at the NAS here, COMPQ. This is the daily, and blow this up just a little bit so we can really take a look at it. This continues to make a high base formation over the top of a swing high, so there is plenty of room for this thing to go. I would not want to see it drop here. If we do start to break down at this point, if that happens, then we will have the makings of a double top reversal pattern, so that would not bode well for this market. But look how extended we are. We are due for some sort of pullback soon. So let's see if the weekly tells us anything. The weekly just tells us we are in a rising wedge coming up to some major resistance. And let's see what the monthly tells us. The monthly has us breaking a major trend line. So let me show you this here to there. Look how we busted that. We talked about that a couple months ago, as you can see, that we went over that. Very bullish. So this is saying that we have if the markets, the Dow and the S&P were to be following the NASDAQ, then we have a good chance of breaking through that downward sloping trend line, just like this one broke through. So let's also bring up the Russells while we're here. The RUT, and let's drop a couple trend lines. Swing low to this swing low, and then let's go from this swing low to this swing low. Let's go to this swing high and bring it down till we hit something. Okay, there we are. And rising wedge. So we're pinching. There we are, and we're already seeing some major resistance at a double top. It has not made a higher high here. You can see that right there at the 625 mark. If we do drop there, that would be the makings of a double top. M for murder. It looked just like an M, but confirmed when we pierce that low or these trend lines. And let's bring in the weekly. Here's the weekly. A nice inverted head and shoulders, running up, finding some resistance right here. So this thing, if it can pop up, our next stop would be 666 on the Russell's week. Yeah, wow, ominous, huh? So 666, there it is. That would be the next area to be looking for any sort of resistance. And here is our big monthly. There's our monthly, and let's go ahead and pull a fib on this. I'm going to go from the very high to the very low, and then bring it out. We're at the 50, not quite at the 61.8. If we do not get past 653, then we have a good chance of continuing down and even making lower lows, statistically speaking. This is just a good old-fashioned bear pullback. So I'll tell you, do not be blind in the markets. Watch it and play what you see. And the markets have been going up, and so you want to make sure you're more bullish and bearish right now. But in your bull positions, please make sure you have stop losses on them. So if the markets do drop, you're not caught off guard and you are protected. So there you are. There's your weekend edition. Happy trading to you.